Welcome back, everyone. A 2-1 victory in the Czech Republic against Viktoria Plzen. Now, we should be happy about that. It's a win after the two losses we had in a row, but it wasn't a good performance. Let's be honest. It is only after Amorim made the changes in the second half that we actually saw a change for the better, which resulted in us getting a win. So, for me, of course, I think everybody would agree that Hoyland was man of the match, but Ahmad is closely behind him with another excellent performance. This time he played in one of the number 10 positions and he didn't really excel for the team, but as a number 10, he excelled in his position based on what he was doing. And it was difficult for the team to actually get the ball to him quick enough. But when they did get the ball to him, there certainly was opportunities created, like there was for the goal that Woyland scored, which he equalized with. The goal that we conceded, I mean, another error for Onana, literally giving it away to Victoria Pilsen's players. And what else could be done in that moment? Our defense was at sixes and sevens, and we concede. Now, you can look at it and ask yourself, will that be a deficit against Onana in terms of being the number one at United? I saw a few people saying that Bayern wouldn't have made that mistake, and I guess everybody would try and speak that negative about any player of Man United and talk about another player that would do better or wouldn't make that mistake, and that's just how football is. People have their own opinions, but let's be honest, we're not going to be looking to replace our goalkeeper anytime soon. And Onana has been good this season. Yes, there has been a few mistakes, but it's mistakes that can be ironed out of his game. He is fairly young for a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers normally only reach their prime in their late 20s and their early 30s. So I'm not saying he's going to be here for that long, but you never know. We never know what will happen in the future, especially in the footballing world. Victoria Pilsen kind of showed a very good account of themselves. It wasn't a good performance by us, like I said in the beginning. The way we did absolutely nothing in that first half. I mean, I was watching the game and I saw at one particular moment both teams had no shots on target at all. And I think it was like the 44th minute or something like that. But we certainly had a disgusting first half. A first half that we probably should just forget about. Because in the second half, we didn't start too well, and that is when Victoria Pilsen scored, based on how fast they started and they pressed us quite well. And it was quite good of Amorim to see, hey, the team needs changes, and he brought the changes on. Brought on Hoyland, brought on Mason Mount, he brought on Garnacho, he brought on Anthony, who also had a decent performance, coming on besides the two shots that went way above the bar. I mean, let's just not think about that. But other than that, he had a decent performance. And we don't have to talk about Mazraoui. Again, Mazraoui did Mazraoui things. Just another good performance. Such a consistent footballer. So for me, it was a good result, but not a good performance. And there could have been more goals. We wasted so many opportunities in that second half, late in the game, with the counter attacks that we got, where Garnacho could have played Bruno in. You could have seen Ahmad play Hoyland in. Garnacho again could have played Hoyland in. And it just looked like they didn't want to pass to each other, or they didn't pass early enough, hence they got dispossessed. But these are the things that, once again, can be ironed out and can be improved upon. But against bigger teams, those type of chances can come back to haunt us. So again, it was a performance that we're not going to be proud about, but we're going to be happy. We won the game. We're now fifth in the Europa League table, and of course we need to be in the top eight to be part of the automatic teams that qualify for the knockout round. So that is a very good position for us to be in. With two more games to go, we certainly can be in the top eight come the end of the league phase. So we look ahead to City. It's going to be a much more difficult game than what Victoria Pilsen was. We're playing away at the Etihad. And yes, they might not be in the best of form. They might have lost the game in Europe. And it might look like Pep Guardiola doesn't know what he's doing and the players look absolutely devoid of confidence. But it's a Manchester derby. Form goes out of the window. It simply will be based on who wants it more. And as a United fan that lives in reality, we certainly cannot say with confidence we're going to go to the Etihad and win the game. I'd love it. Trust me, I would. But we have to be realistic. It's going to be a difficult game. And City will turn up. They will not be the same team that they were previous games, and of course, the most recent game they lost in the week. So we certainly need to be ready for that. But these players, they might not decide to turn up on the weekend. So we'll see what happens, and let's hope that it's going to be a good performance because hypothetically, who knows? If we end up winning City, it could be Pep Guardiola's last game at City. I'm just saying, the man has done bad enough as any manager would at a top level club to be sacked. I mean, Erik Ten Hag was gone after losing to West Ham, and before that he lost to Spurs, lost to Liverpool. That's form that normally gets managers sacked. So, will the hierarchy at City pull the trigger on Pep if we win them on Sunday? Let's wait and see, because that certainly will be a huge blow, but of course, a big advantage to us for the future of Manchester United. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like. Thank you for those who watched the video up until the end. Till we see each other again soon, Red Devils. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you want more content on Manchester United, like, share, and subscribe.